How's it going, guys? So, if you saw this video from yesterday, you'll recognize this elevator in the Minecraft realm, and you'll notice that right now there's a door missing. There's an iron door here. I mean, obviously the elevator doors are still here, but the actual building doors. And the reason being is because this elevator is actually useful. I've had a lot of people in the realm ask why I built this elevator. Like, all it does is go down to the mine shaft. It'd be much simpler to use a water bubble elevator, and or maybe even just steps. Actually, I still have the entrance across the way here for getting into the mine. It's down there. I just use this now because it's cool. Honestly, I just wanted something more interesting. But also, this minecart track showed up out of nowhere all of a sudden. But now it actually does have a use. I have been transporting the villagers down there because no matter what I do, I can't get a building concept in this area that I like, and I'm sick of trying. So I ended up building a room for these guys that's down at the bottom of the elevator. And the elevators actually made it very easy to transport these guys downstairs. Now, one big problem that I have right now is that it's daytime and it's difficult to get these guys to move. I can use minecarts, but they're very reluctant to actually get into them. So what I've been doing is at night, since this area is pretty well lit, I'll use beds and kind of lure one of them across the lawn into the elevator, and then I can just take them down. And I will show that as soon as I can get one over here, as soon as it's nighttime. We're on our way down right this second. I'll just show you the room down here that I'm building for them. And also the reason for the iron doors is simply so that once I get them in the elevator landing, they don't really have much of a choice but to actually get in the elevator. They can't leave it. So down here, I've blocked off the mine shaft so they can't go anywhere dangerous. And here they are. Now these fences I'm going to block off, pull across, and these are just kind of blocking off the balcony. But they're all going to end up down in here, and it's not really that big. I'm going to extend it further down once I get the rest of them down here and figure out how many more villagers I want. But what are you looking at me for? Why are you looking at me? But in the meantime, this is just a nice little place to get them set up, and this is where they're going to end up being. And that there is just, there's a ladder over here, and that's just the entrance for me to get in and out to trade with them if I can't reach them from the edge behind the fences, which I probably wouldn't be able to, but that's what we're doing right now. And so far, this is doing a fantastic job at transporting them down here. So we'll wait till night, and we'll get more down here. One thing that I did have to do is I had to block off the front entrance, and I probably should on the other side, but so far it hasn't become a problem. Also, the shaders make this rain look amazing. And so far they haven't tried to enter, but I also had to block off the steps, just so they don't try to go up and use the beds up there, because some of them did. So that's just one way of helping to track them across the lawn here. I suppose in the meantime I can take up this temporary track that I'm not going to use because it's just so difficult to get them to actually sit down in the minecarts, and I don't need that rotten flesh. Also, while I'm at it, if there's anybody who wants to see more regular videos coming from the realm here, let me know. Just like I said in the other video from the elevator from yesterday, I'm perfectly willing to do it. Actually, I think it'd be kind of fun if anybody here would enjoy that kind of thing. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos from the realm. I'm definitely happy to do that. So I need to figure out what's actually going to end up down here once everything's moved downstairs. I haven't quite figured that out yet, because these buildings are both going. I was just playing around with designs, and I don't like buildings being here, at least not these. I kind of want it to be foliage maybe, so we can move the bamboo that's over there down here or something. Plus, we've also got the only jungle tree within 12,000 blocks of our location, because this is large biomes. So I feel like I want this to be foliage of some sort. So we'll see about that, but in the meantime, these buildings are definitely going. So I gotta figure out what's gonna go here. Of all the places inside the building that they could meet and stay dry, they decided that the wheat field in the rain was the best place to have a meeting. And I'll give him credit on one thing. This building does not have a roof, but this one actually does, and I'll prove it. It's not the best roof, but this one does actually have a roof. And the reason why that's dirt is because I had to dig it out so I could turn some of these guys into zombies to get some good deals. Well, according to the clock tower, night is setting in. We should be able to get to it shortly. I suppose one last thing I probably should do while I'm waiting is get myself... Hold on. There's a secret room in the basement somewhere. I didn't want to show the location of it. What I probably should do... Actually, I guess that's the best sword that I have right now. This is my backup gear. Pretty much enchanting fails. Stuff I didn't like or got from dungeons or end cities, mostly like that one. This is just backup gear. Because my main kit is kind of gone. I lost my main kit in a dual creeper explosion a couple days ago. So that's kind of depressing. So I'm on all backup gear right now. I mean, I've got my Elytra. Well, I got new Elytra, I should say. I had to go end raiding again to get that. And I'm working on getting my armor back, but I still got to get more work on my tools. I got to get more levels so I can enchant and stuff. I have an Enderman farm I'm going to have to visit again soon. Okay, the villagers are in bed. That's a good sign. Let's go ahead and break this one out of bed. And my inventory is stuffed. Alright. Let's see if we can't lure him outside. I've noticed if I can hold the door open, they'll start to pathfind through the door. I'm a little confused, but they'll make it. And actually, I think he's going for that second bed. I set one out here already so he could maybe get further. Yep, he did. So now we move this one in there. I'm going to take this bed out. And now he should pathfind into the elevator. Looks like he is. Let's close that off. And sometimes the ceiling hurts a little bit. Yeah, we still got our discount. That wasn't me at all. And now, the only real difficult part is actually pushing him into the elevator. I mean, I could put a bed in it and break it, but I don't want to accidentally hit the button and not take the bed out. I don't think that would break anything, but redstone can be touchy, so it might. I just don't want that bed floating here. I'd rather lose a piece of rotten flesh than the bed. Oh, come on, get back in there. These guys are annoying as all living hell. That's for sure. But get in the f***ing elevator. You piece of shit. Get in the f***ing elevator. Okay, now stay in the elevator. You got it. I was actually afraid he would take damage, but he doesn't. Sometimes he pushes me around and makes me take a little damage, but so far none of them have actually taken damage in here. And sometimes as you're walking around, because it's such a small space, the realm has a little hiccup. You might take a little damage, but it's nothing deadly or anything. Now the other one, yeah, he should just run straight in. And there he is. And I don't really want to put one in the corner back behind the wood. So I think we'll put the next one here. And there's another villager. So this whole video is just to prove that this elevator is not completely useless. And it actually does serve a very functional purpose. That's a lot easier than having to get them into minecarts and try to build a minecart track all the way down here, or a water jump or something. I mean, a water jump could have been simple, but since this is already here, I would have had to dig a hole for the water jump anyway. This was just the easiest way to go. So, hope you enjoyed that little look at how my elevator is actually useful. Hope you enjoyed, and like I said, let me know in the comments if you want to see more Minecraft stuff. I'm willing to do it. But other than that, yeah, that's it.